In a bold turn of events, President Donald Trump has publicly contradicted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, acknowledging real starvation in Gaza and urging Israel to allow every ounce of food in. During his visit to the UK, Trump addressed growing concerns over the humanitarian crisis, engaged in tense dialogue about Ukraine and Russia, and even weighed in on UK domestic politics. Stay tuned as we break down this significant press Q&A from Trump's time in Scotland. Standing on the world stage in Scotland, Trump called out Israel's blockade of Gaza, which has left dozens of Palestinians dead from starvation. In a sharp contradiction to Netanyahu's dismissal of these reports as a bold-faced lie, Trump responded with unfiltered clarity. With pressure mounting from international watchdogs and humanitarian agencies, Trump's remarks marked a rare rebuke of a long-standing ally. The UN and other agencies have placed responsibility squarely on Israel's blockade, which has prevented nearly all aid from entering Gaza. Trump acknowledged this, stating Israel bears a lot of responsibility. His comments added pressure to a fragile and worsening crisis. Aid trucks entering Gaza were reportedly looted by desperate civilians before reaching UN warehouses. When asked what he'd say to Netanyahu in their next call, Trump was direct. He also urged Israel to reconsider its military approach to Hamas. While blaming Hamas for holding hostages, Trump insisted a new strategy may be necessary. Beyond Gaza, Trump turned his attention to Russia. Expressing frustration with Vladimir Putin, he threatened new sanctions within 10 to 12 days unless a ceasefire is reached. I want him to make sure they get the food. Every ounce of food. We thought we had that settled. Then Putin starts launching rockets into some city like Kyiv. Trump appeared emotionally charged, denouncing strikes on civilian targets. Trump didn't stop at international diplomacy. He stirred domestic UK politics, pressuring Prime Minister Starmer to cut taxes and immigration, aligning closely with Reform UK's Nigel Farage. The one who cuts taxes the most, who's toughest on immigration, that one wins. Starmer, standing beside Trump, remained focused on Gaza, calling the situation an absolute catastrophe. Trump's visit sparked protests across Scotland. In Blockade, just miles from Trump's golf course, over 100 demonstrators rallied with Palestinian flags and banners denouncing his presence. Criticism ranged from Gaza to Trump's stances on immigration, transgender rights, and misogyny. The Scottish and UK governments also faced backlash for funding his visit during a time of local service cuts. The UK will convene an emergency cabinet meeting to discuss a potential peace plan with France and Germany. Meanwhile, pressure grows for the UK to officially recognize the state of Palestine. Trump rejected the idea for the US, but said he had no objection if the UK or its allies chose to proceed. He also floated the idea of setting up walk-in food centers in Gaza, though provided few details. As Trump positions himself for another presidential run, his global influence remains undeniable and controversial. Whether his comments lead to real policy shifts or remain symbolic gestures, only time will tell. Thanks for watching. For continued coverage on Gaza, Ukraine, and international politics, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let us know your thoughts below.